Welcome in, everybody. We are at week 10 already. This is crazy how fast the season's going. We're just right there to playoff best ball, the best format, just the best fantasy content, the best fantasy contest ever. Excited for that as well. Also have best ball playoffs coming up. Got your season-long playoffs, a lot of fun coming up the pipeline, but a fun week 10. We have the Battle Royale, we have the Dawg Bowl. We're gonna be doing both of those today. Might do like 4 Dawg Bowls today. Should be a good lengthy stream. So excited for it. Let's jump in. All right, let's jump into Dawg Bowl. Waiting for 2 people. Yeah, I think we're gonna do like 4 Dawg Bowls today. We're gonna have a good old time here. To get some new music added in. Yeah, some new OG music. There we go. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Excited for another week. Not much to report on from last week. Well, last week we had a couple nice Pickems hits. So that really, I ended up profiting overall, which is nice. But not because, I had a good week's Bowers, and, I had a good amount of Brees. It wasn't Brees, actually. Who was the guys I had a lot of? Bowers was the main one. I had, 40% Bowers, and he popped off, so that was good. So that I ended up having, probably a 60% loss, or a 40% loss, which is, not that bad for Battle Royale purposes. So, and then I ended up profiting with the Pickems, so that was nice. So overall win last week, so that was nice. Helped me fund this week pretty much fully. So that's good. Did a lot of Dawg Bowls early this week. A little bit annoyed with myself because I knew the writing was on the wall that Bucky was going to be out again, and I should have trusted my gut there. Should have just been hammering Bucky Irving, and I didn't. So that was user error on my part by far there. I should have been absolutely nuking him, just grabbing him every time in the last round of Dawg Bowls. He's like a third. It's probably a second, third round pick now. But that's okay. I have a couple later shares, but it's just I should have known better. Why am I taking JCM instead of just Rashad White every time? There's a couple times I got sniped, but I don't know. I knew better. Take the guy that could rise 4 rounds in Dawg Bowl. That's why you draft early, is take those guys that could be rising, could be ADP risers, could be a combo that no one else can get access to. It just makes sense to go after that, but here's what it is. All right, so one spot. We're in at one spot. Okay. Let me get this going here. Waiting on one still, unfortunately. Go over here, make sure we're all good on the stream side of things. Make sure we're public. Make sure we're live. We are live. Beautiful. Looks good to me. We're sneaking up there, but we're 81 subs. That's not bad. I mean, obviously, that's bad if you're oh, this guy's a small streamer, or a small channel, which I fully acknowledge that. Excuse me. Fully acknowledge that part of it, but it's just cool. I mean, it's progress, and I know it's a pretty niche community, and even a little bit of growth is something. So gets me closer to a fun goal of being able to do anything related in the fantasy realm as a full-time thing. That opportunity is out there somewhere. Definitely helps to get more credibility, and that's what I'm trying to do. So either way, it's gonna be a fun time to do on the side regardless. So we're at the 109. Trying to decide if I want to because I want to do the Dawg Bowls. I think I want to do them first. But I'm trying to decide if I want to do 4 Dawg. I want to do 4 Dawg Bowls today. Should I just do them in back to back in succession, or not? It's probably better to multi-table. Let's go two. Let's go 2 at a time and then do another 2 at a time at the end. So we'll do 2 at a time and then we'll do a bunch of battle royales and then we'll do 2 dog bowls at the end and then we'll end with Pickems. And that's what I'll do because waiting for 1 is just like agonizingly long wait. So let's get 2 going at the same time. More than enough to manage there. Make sure I put the draft board up for you guys. The content up a little bit, quality here. So James Cook goes at 2. People are kind of getting like Gibbs is falling a little bit. Probably fair. It's just, I don't know. It's hard pressed for me to like not want to take Gibbs at anything other than like 2 or 3. But it's tough. So at 9, we're hoping to get like JJ. I mean, I probably, yeah, JJ, like, and JJ, and then get maybe out or Lamar. I'm sure that's like a pretty common like combo, but I would like to get it personally. Let's see. So a couple things I'm pretty heavy on this week. I like Likely. I like Isaiah Likely quite a bit this week. I also really like. Should we go Henry or? Oof. Yeah, I gotta get a Henry share. I don't like. It's hard for me to take Henry over Jefferson, but I'll be a good guy. Take JJ or take Henry here. I have a few Jefferson teams already, I believe. I have 2 JJ teams. I probably have no Henry, I'm assuming, right? I have 1 Henry team, so now I'm even. So that's good. I don't know. It's like I like Isaiah Likely a lot because I think he's undervalued, like in terms of like the tight ends are really weak this week. We have McBride, and then it's. I mean, McBride, Kittle, you would say should be a tier of their own, but Kittle hasn't looked great yet. So he might be still ramping up. And then after that, it's really just like choose your own adventure. You get Likely as like probably a slight ownership discount on Dawg Bowl. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's like tight end 14. So he isn't drafted every time in the Dawg Bowl. And he's definitely not drafted. Like he's going to be really low percentage in the 6-mans. I think he's a good play either way. We've seen this guy, like he gets those 2 touchdown games every once in a while. That's kind of what you're after. Let me get Josh Allen here. That'd be great. I mean, I'll take Lamar, but Lamar and Henry is actually like not that bad correlation wise. I don't know if I want to go there here because it's just like Ravens roll, then this hits. But I think I want to go a different route here. Let's go Waddle. Waddle's been pretty nice this year. Like, I don't know. They definitely could both get there. It's kind of like the idea that Lamar gets like 40 yards and a touchdown. Henry goes 150 and 2, and they both can get there. You know, Lamar throws 2 more touchdowns on top of it. They both get there. But like the way their offense has been operating, it's kind of like I just think more often than not, the quarterback and running back is not good correlation. Because like Lamar throws 4 touchdowns, Henry doesn't get any of them. There's a lot of ways it can go wrong. I don't think it's awful though. And if Ravens score 35 points, you're pretty much like I think Lamar and Henry both are probably contributing to that score. So you could do it. I don't think it's like a necessary thing to force though. Well, I definitely wouldn't be seeking it out, that's for sure. But I have 1 Lamar team and 1 Allen team, 2 Allen teams. Yeah, so I'm big on Likely. I'm big on surprisingly not a guy I like a lot usually, but Kenneth Walker I like quite a bit this week. He got a decent share last game. They were just unstoppable in the passing game, so just kept slinging it. But that team likes to run the ball. They want to run the ball. So if they can get control of this Arizona game, I think they could really skew towards the run. And we see like Kenneth Walker hits in a big way. Like he's scoring like a 30-yard touchdown, 40-yard touchdown, 50-yard touchdown. That's how he wins. And that's like he scores a 50-yard touchdown. He's already an optimal pick in Dawg Bowl. So I'm gonna try to get him now. I'm usually not big on Kenneth Walker too. But I see the writing on the wall. That team is really good. The offense is awesome. That their efficiency could come through the ground at some point or another. And I'm willing to buy into that now with Kenneth Walker going like pretty considerably late, like third, fourth round. You just see like this game's hiding there somewhere where he goes for 35 points or 30 points, and you're gonna want to have him before that happens. So I'm gonna have a little bit of him in the Dawg Bowl, probably a little bit in BR, because I think he's like a BR pick that can win you the week. Like he gets 30, he can win you the week. I think it's a good bet to make right now. And Charbonnet is a good bet, but like Charbonnet, like his best outcome is scoring 2 touchdowns probably. And I mean, yes, you could say he gets 3. Obviously, if he gets 3, you're there. But like even his 2 touchdown game, that's not enough points. Like that's enough for a Dawg Bowl, but barely. But like Kenneth Walker's big games, he can go for 30. So I think that ceiling play is definitely worth it. I want him here ideally if I can. And we're waiting on one in the other room, so we'll get the other one started here shortly. Let's see here. When did this Dawg Bowl start? On the clock, Kenneth Walker in my team. Beautiful. Kenneth Walker, Derrick Henry, Jalen Waddle. Not bad. All right, pull up this again. So about the 5:03 mark, we started this bad boy. All right. Sorry about that. Wanted to get the timestamp in the right spot. All right. So yeah, I'm pretty big on that. Sadly, no more Eliminator team got knocked out last week. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it's kind of like Bowers obviously hasn't been a smash even in the games he's played, but like you saw like what the thesis of the play was, and he's still got time. Obviously, didn't get there last week. Let's go. I'm gonna get Addison. Addison's just a dog, man. Yeah, I'll get Addison. Fields is obviously interesting there, but I think I'm gonna like Fields, Wilson stuff. But let's get Addison here. Addison's just like a walking like 10-pointer because he just like gets the deep plays, and then he's pretty good touchdown like target. Like he gets those long plays. I don't know. He's been pretty awesome this year, so I'm down to get him in an environment of a game I like. I really like this Miami Buffalo game too. So yeah, and other than those 2 plays, I'm pretty heavy on the elite quarterbacks. I think they're going to be the key this week. Meaning like, I think there's one of Lamar and Allen, like one of those guys is going to go for a score you need. I'm kind of bet on that last week a little bit, but I'm going to run it back and do it again. I think there's a good shot. One of those guys is the guys you really want to have this week. And if they do, you're pretty much like kissing every other team goodbye. Like, even in the Dawg Bowl, like if Lamar or Allen go for 40 or 35 or even, you're really like, you're just like, okay, well, there goes my Dart team, there goes my Baker team, there goes my Caleb team. Like any of these guys don't get there, if they can't get to 30 at least, then you're just like, you're really narrowing down the field in a way that's pretty significant. So we'll get A-Chain or Amon-Ra here. A-Chain or Amon-Ra, and then we can maybe get Allen or Lamar to follow us back on the other side. Lamar went interesting. I'm gonna get A-Chain. So here's this one. This Lamar went at 5 on this team. Very interesting. So I've seen seems like the sharper way to play is like save your tight end quarterback for the last picks because the receivers and the running backs get really thin. So we'll see how that goes for this team here. Here we could go McCarthy. McCarthy likely makes a little bit of sense as like a little combo. Play that game as a little bit of a shootout. We can go Fields and Taylor. If we want to get really crazy, we could always do like a T-Laws. God, Trevor Lawrence, man, it's for real. Mario to Zach Ertz. Don't really like Ertz much without Daniels. I think Daniels is like kind of the catalyst to getting like Ertz's value, but not sure. See what everyone's doing in this room. So yeah, I think that there's a good shot that one of them is like a player that you just need to have this week, and I don't know who it's going to be. I'm not sure. It might not even happen at all, but I think there's a decent shot that one of them is just like a must-have score, and that's going to be big because there's just a few different things that can happen. Minnesota, I think Buffalo, like Josh Allen could probably get there either way. Like the game could be a blowout. Like we've seen them pile on 30, 40 points, and then he gets pulled out in the third, but he already scored 5 touchdowns. That could happen. But also, I think the Ravens side of it, like it could just be a good game. JJ McCarthy pushes back a little bit. They have some points from Addison or JJ pushing them forward, and then Lamar just goes off. You know, throws 5 touchdowns, runs one in. Like we've seen these games before from him. I think he had 4 last week easily. Yeah, 4 touchdowns, just like casual 4 touchdowns for him, and I think that could definitely happen again. Get him one more week, another week removed, probably a little more healthy, a little bit more mobile. Only had 14 rushing yards last game, but you know doesn't take much for him to get to the next step there. So I'm excited for that game. I think I'm leaning the JJ McCarthy route and play for Addison big plays, and then I can get likely on the wrap after that. Looks like I don't have to take my quarterback. Always pay attention to this stuff here. So I have the 3 people behind me all have quarterbacks, so there's no reason for me to take a quarterback. None of them could take my quarterback. So if I get to 57 and McCarthy's still there, then I get likely, and then I automatically get McCarthy at 64. So little game theory there. All right, on the clock, Josh Allen went. Nico's there. Waddle's there. Kittle, Reese. Let's get Rome. I want to get more Rome anyways. Let's get Rome with Dunze. On the clock over here, we got McCarthy down. So let's get likely. Fields went. The Wilson guy. Let's get likely. I still think he's a good play. Like, and then now I can kind of play like the Lamar angle with Henry now. So that's kind of interesting in that sense. Did I pass on Lamar on this one? I did, right? Yes, I did. Yeah. So you play the angle where Lamar still has a decent game, but Henry like scores 3 touchdowns, likely scores 1. You don't want Lamar on your team, and you get the JJ McCarthy side instead, because it's a Henry game. It's one of those things like people kind of myself, I find myself in that spot all the time too, but like the times are like different because I feel like it used to be like if the running back goes off, the quarterback isn't getting anything. Now, I don't know if the NFL's changed or just like game theory's gotten better, but like now it's just kind of like, you know, if the quarterback goes off, the team is doing well. So if the team scores 40 points, like, you know, Detroit can score a lot of points. So like there's a lot of games where Gibbs gets there, Amon-Ra gets there, Laporta gets there. There's so many options that get there where usually it's like, okay, the running backs get there. That means the quarterback and the receivers don't. But Goff just gets there a lot without them getting that many. Like, even if they score 2 on the ground, there's still a good chance Goff can still get there. So we got McCarthy, Addison, Henry, Kenneth Walker, Waddle, and likely. I like that quite a bit. Get 2 games right, and then this game's kind of a muck where Seattle wins easily and Walker is just running the game out. Or you just get some explosive plays from him. All right, let's finish this one up, and then we'll get to the next part. Still have my one best ball team that's pretty high up there in terms of like the team I'm like checking back to the most. I still have that one going, so it's still going good. Didn't have a good week last week with a lot of busts, but still a good week for that team. Stays in front. Still a good week. It's got the. Oh, we're on the clock over here. I got JCM in the 3rd round. Okay, interesting. Let's go Olave. Olave is probably good. Travion. Let's get Hendo. Ooh, or Kenneth Walker. Let's get Hendo. I'm not going to have Hendo on a lot of teams. Let's get Hendo on this one. And maybe this could be an Otten squad. Otten Baker team, maybe. Kind of jumping in on the Hendo stuff. Like, I think people are going to not be... This might be a generational week to get in on him. Obviously, he could suck again. But, he didn't even do that bad last game. He didn't suck last game. But, like, he could not get a lot of work again, basically. But 18 touches, like... If he gets that again in a better game environment, like, I think you're pretty happy with that. Even if he gets a little more, like, if you're getting 5 catches from Henderson, like, you're very excited about that, I feel like. So that could be a pretty interesting game. That game could be really fun. I'm excited for that one. Playing my Bucks. But yeah, I'm going to try to get more Kenneth Walker. End up with 3 Kenneth Walker teams in Dawg Bowl, maybe. Yeah, this JCM at 29 is pretty unhinged. Nothing really else going on. Drake May a little bit early, feels like. Not awful, but actually it's probably pretty normal. All right, let's see what we can fill our flex with. Baker went. I don't mind a JMO team. I don't mind a Harrison. Harrison's gone. I think I like JMO here. Parker Washington's fine. I just like the Goff angle. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, let's get JMO. Rome, JMO, Travion, A-Chain, and then let's see if we can get Otten or not. And then maybe just do like unstacked Fields, unstacked Stafford. Whatever we can get really is fine with me. Tua's not crazy. Like, yeah, if I can't get these 2 guys, I'll probably just grab Tua as my last pick. Tua's not crazy because like H-Chan like is gonna give you like 60 yards on the ground, 60 yards in the air, 59, 6 catches out of the air. So like I don't know, he gives a little bit of a floor, and then yeah, that's a decent angle to play. I don't hate that. I'm gonna start this one. Let's jam out to this one right here. Yeah, I want Otten here. Caleb's not a bad one too. So who we got? We got we have one guy with a quarter, one guy without a quarter, 2 without a quarterback, 1, 2. Okay, so we can't really do that angle really. There's only 3. There's 3 without a tight end, 2 without a quarterback. 2 of each actually. We'll see where we're at. Oh, that's this side. This side. 1, 2, 3, 4 tight ends. So if I was gonna do it, I'd do the quarterback one for sure and try to push Caleb around the corner. I don't think I'll get him. We'll see. I just want Otten to come back to me. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think Juwan is just as good though. If I can't get Otten, I'll just take Juwan. I think Juwan's a good pick too. Yeah, Juwan's not making it back. We'll see. We'll see what gets to me. Caleb goes. Here comes Otten, maybe. All right. Yeah, I think I want to get access to that game, so I'm gonna take Otten here, and then yeah, just hope that I can get an option at quarterback. There's gonna be two. Nez and Dale are gonna take a quarterback. So I mean, we'll see what we get. I'm not opposed to getting Tua. I would be. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's good options here. I don't have to go down to Tua, but I'm going to. I'm gonna do the Tua thing. A lot of times when HN gets there, it's because he scores a receiving touchdown. I'm gonna play that route and just hope that he gets a receiving touchdown. They love that little like, what is that? I don't even know what that play is. Little like in cut route, like a little slant where he just runs in the end zone. They love that play. Scratch that. If I can't get Stafford, if I can get Stafford unstacked, I'm gonna grab him. Otherwise, I'll take Tua. This Fields has this right. Like I'm gonna take some Fields just because he's a good bet, but like just because it's like rushing upside and stuff. But like I'm not. This Fields game has like a 6-pointer written all over it. Could even get benched in the middle of the game. Like it's very scary. They took Stafford. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what Dale takes as his quarterback. He's taking McCarthy. Yeah, that seems fair. You know, I want to have a Tua team. I think I'm just gonna roll with Tua. Yeah, it seems at 1233. Let's see what it's at in the leaderboards, kind of for my teams. It's at 3,968th place in the top leaderboard. So it's in the top 4,000. Not bad. 1,233 points is pretty good. Mahomes golf team, JT Mason, Javante, JCM. It's very, very good team. Amon-Ra, big Detroit game would go a long way for the squad. Steve Rice, Roma Dunze, like just all these things that just didn't work out for me last week. Like I had some people on bye, and it really went bad. Like I needed the JT to keep rolling for this team, and then if JT's not going to get there, like at least give me anything from Javante, Jordan Mason. None of them got there, so let's take Tua here. Tua keeps this game close. HN gets there. HN maybe gets a receiving touchdown. He does a good game, and then we get like a Waddle or whatever. All right, let's get into the BRs now. I'm pretty into like a little sprinkle of Dulcich. I think he's like very sneaky this week as like a player you want to pair with Tua, a player you just want to have on like some teams. We've seen Waller just jump into like a really big role on that offense. I don't see a reason why Dulcich can't. Like he played 1 week last week, he instantly had a decent week. 7.4 points at half-point PPR, like that's pretty good. Like throw a touchdown on there, and he's already like an optimal play potentially. You should probably sprinkle some of him. Feels really gross, but I think there's some validity there. Got the Gale in here. Hell yeah. All right, just keep rolling. So yeah, these focus points will be getting more likely, getting a sprinkle of Dulcich going on, and probably without Tua. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw a little bit. Like probably I'll do like some double stacks where I'll throw Dulcich and Tua, or Waddle and Dulcich in a team or two. Just a very little bit amount of it. Maybe a couple single with Dulcich, and then I'm gonna get some likely teams with Lamar, some without, and then a little bit of Kenneth Walker, and what else do I want more exposure to this week? Roma Dunze, I think, is a good bounce back candidate. Travion, Kate Otten. Yeah, so I got my cover boys in there. Elite quarterbacks. Let's start ripping. Just get in the zone here. Let's get we got a regular one going. Let's see if we can get a fullback dive in here or not. Josh Allen goes. What do you think? Think there's a chance this guy doesn't grab the guy I want? Mr. Abel. Maybe you won't take my Lamar Jackson here. Maybe I can get JJ. Ooh, this could be interesting. Definitely some reaching going on. I could definitely get a nice, like, if I can get JSN with Lamar and JJ, that would be pretty fun, I think. I guess, yeah, I want any of these top four. Can I get 2 of these top 4? That would be cool. Looking less likely. Let's get A-Chain, and then can we get Lamar coming back? Can we get Lamar? Well, if I don't get Lamar, I get Henry, so it's a good shot. A-Chain, Lamar, JSN. That's pretty interesting little start. I can get that. Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a fun start. Right into it with a good start. I like that. I like that. JSN, A-Chain, Lamar. I like that. Let me get, likely on this team. Maybe a Travion squad. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All I can tell you is that being ready for having Travion, having Kenneth Walker before their big games, I think is probably a wise decision. And I think like Travion, like, it's obviously a bad rushing matchup, but like he's got probably a better role than Walker this week. But yeah, I think the both of them feel kind of similar. Like not really with the way they score points, because I think Henderson can get a lot of catches. I don't know if Walker can. Well, like big plays, like they might not be the goal line back. Henderson could be. It's pretty clear that Kenneth Walker's not the goal line back, but I think he could run one in from the 6 or the 5 or something like that. I think he could run one in from there, or he can get a big play. So I'm gonna try to have like a Hendo. I'm gonna have a Hendo Walker team probably in DFS as well. I think it's probably not a bad idea. Let me. Hendo, K. Walker, DFS. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Won't be this team though. All right, we got a running back here. So we want likely. Rome, easy game. And then we could go a couple different routes at running back. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is probably an underrated way to play that game. I'm just kind of spooked. The guy just keeps getting hurt. He had a good game last game, but it's just, I don't know. Split backfield. Doesn't really, I'd rather just play it for the pass game on that game specifically. Breece Hall. I think I'm going to go Hendo. So Puka flipped Gibbs. Oh. guy goes Dart. We're going to get Henderson and Isaiah Likely. Lamar, A-Chain, Henderson, JSN, Rome, and Likely. I like this one quite a bit. Like, yeah. Rome, just like easy, squeaky wheel narrative. Been pretty good most weeks. They got a decent passing game. I had a good passing performance last week. I think there's no reason to think he's not like probably 1A or primary target there in that offense. Yeah, I'm pretty in on to the Rome bounce back week. People are really off of him. Good week to go back to Rome, even if it's uncomfortable. Feel like there's no reason he can't have a good week. He hasn't had the ceiling that you'd want other than a few weeks, but I think he's still a good, solid bet. We get Amon-Ra here. I think having one of the quarterbacks is like the way to play, but I'm trying to think how I want to do it. Taking Allen over A-Chain doesn't feel great, but that's probably where we're gonna go. Let's Lamar or Allen? Let's get Lamar this one. Okay, this team has got Likely locked in. So we got Lamar, Isaiah Likely, Roma Dunes, JSN, Henderson, A-Chain. I really like that. I really like that team. Let's get another one. Dawg Bowl BR going. Beautiful. Probably another Likely team here. So the problem is I'll probably have to sprinkle some Andrews in. Problem is I'm gonna have like a lot of Likely, and I'm gonna have like no Andrews, and I don't really know if that's correct. But it kind of feels like what I want to do. So we're gonna get Likely on this one. Or no, I'm gonna keep getting Likely. Let's get the Likely Henderson Kenneth Walker team. This is the full try it before you see it team. Like, I already saw it with these two guys, obviously. Lamar, see the Lamar Likely combo go. Kenneth Walker, Henderson. Try it or play it before you see it. This is the thesis of this fullback dive. Puka. Man. It's so great. It's so exciting to me that JSN, one of my favorite players in the league, is just getting there now. I picked some good players to attach to. Like, I was all in on Jefferson year one, and it's nice. I'm not saying I expected all these players to be this good. I like when a player I gravitate towards end up being a star, like a star. So, knock on wood, keep those boys healthy. Keep all these guys healthy, obviously, but, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, Kenneth Walker, Henderson. It's just fun. I like a ton of players I like in the NFL, but JJ's always been one of my favorites. Pretty much just like that first touchdown I saw, I was like, yeah, this guy's awesome. Won me a fantasy league in that year. And then, yeah. JSN, have him in Dynasty, a ton of other leagues. It's one of my highest own exposures and Underdog. It's a fun player to root for. Let's get another Battle Royale going. I think we're going 2 hours today, so a little bit more time for sure. Maybe I will build a DK lineup. I'll think about it. I will think about it. All right, we're over here. Share this tab. We got Rico, A-Chain. Let's do the funky stuff on this one. Let's do a fun one. So we do the A-Chain, Waddle, A-Chain Waddle, maybe? Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to go. So maybe not that funky. I do want to do the Dulcich team, which I'm going to do soon. We're on the clock over here again. Kenneth Walker, Hendo, Amon-Ra, Adams, Jackson. I mean, is there anyone in the league more like feels like a lock for a touchdown than like freaking Devontae Adams right now? He is just unbelievable. Isaiah Likely, beautiful. I like this one. Good fullback dive team. All right, let's get an engage 8 going. Let's get our smaller entry, smaller maxing stuff. Get those going. Any big hit in these would just pay for the whole week pretty much. So that's big. And yeah, I'm doing 15 Dawg Bowls, which is probably close to the most I've done, but I really want to see if I can get one of those tickets. That would be honestly so sick to get one of those bad boys. All right, we're on the clock over here now. Buka, Waddle. I think the Waddle A-Chan stuff makes a little bit of sense, and then we just go like a unstacked Kincaid. And then maybe Tua Kincaid. It's not crazy, I don't think. Or a Drake May Hendo. Kenneth Walker. Yeah. Got a few options there for this one. Oh man, that Raiders game. But just every time I think about it, it just makes me sick to my stomach. That was so frustrating to watch. Oh my god, that was just an awful game. I hated that game. This team right here, this is the team I'm gonna do the funky stuff with. So it's gonna be a Waddle, Dulcich, just like the most insane team you can think of. Waddle, Dulcich, and then maybe we get James Cook or something on this one. I probably should do this on a James Cook team, really. I probably shouldn't be doing this on a Gibbs team. Maybe I get him. Let me get James Cook. Come on. Is it worth it? It might not be worth doing this on a non-James Cook team. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Maybe we can do it without Tua. Just play it that way instead. Now, I think I want to do it on a James Cook team. Do a James Cook team, and then the Miami just attack goes crazy. Miami offense goes crazy. Passing attack. Yeah, I do like Drake May unstacked here. Oh, Puka's here. Shit. It doesn't really do me any good to take Ibuka here because I already have, like, kind of defeats the purpose because I already took, like, taking Waddle. Like, you could do A-Chan, Puka, Waddle, or Ibuka, Waddle, whenever you want. I didn't actually gain anything with that combo, so I'm not going to fall for that. I'm going to take Kincaid. I'm going to take Drake May, and then I'll take Kincaid. Sorry, I'm on this team. Like, I took Waddle at 24. It doesn't actually change anything. Like, taking Ibuka there is cool, but, like, you can get A-Chan, Puka, Ibuka, Waddle whenever you want, and you don't have to do it this way. So, all right, let's see. Feels like a good time to take Ibuka. And then maybe this is like a Kincaid Waddle team. How about that? Like a Kincaid Waddle or like a Shakir. Yeah, I think a Kincaid Waddle makes some sense. All right, on the clock over here, we do get Kincaid to come back. Okay, cool. I like that. So A-Chan, Waddle, Kincaid, Drake May, unstacked to give me that upside, and then we could take Hendo went, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is a weird room. Kyron at 26 is wicked. Definitely some followers in this room. What happened? What was going on in this room? Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy happened in this room. Just a lot of like random followers. A lot of people reaching. I guess Henderson, Andrews went up a bunch. Interesting. All right. Waddle. Here's engage 8. All right, we'll figure out that. We'll figure out the team I want to make soon. Not yet though. I will make that. There will be a Waddle to a Dulcich team in this contest, and there'll be only one because it'll be just me. No one else is crazy enough to do that shit. Okay, so I want Kincaid here, and then probably, yeah, just either of my guys here, probably. Henderson might be pretty high owned, unfortunately. I was hoping he'd be a little much lower, but I think he should be higher owned. It's probably valid. So this one's going to end with Kenneth Walker, Drake May, A-Chain, Waddle, Kincaid, Puka, and Kenneth Walker. Oh. Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is probably sub 10% this week. I like that. Get a Monra team going here. How about like a Goff double? Rico, or we got a Monra. Let's get Laporta. Real simple. Let's get A-Chain here. Very simple. Goff, Laporta. And then again, we can like bring it back maybe. Like Rome, Debo, something like that. On the clock over here. Let's see. Kincaid. Yeah, Kincaid. Okay. And then I'll get Henderson or Kenneth Walker. I'm just like, yeah, it's just there's so many guys down here that don't really feel like they have the juice for me. Like Henderson could obviously, we don't know his ceiling. He could pop off this week. Kenneth Walker, we've seen its ceiling. ETN doesn't feel like a guy that goes for much more than like, not going for much more than maybe gets to 20 if he scores 2 touchdowns. Last week he had one of his best weeks of the year, but I don't know. Houston's defense is really good. Also, they give Tootin quite a few goal line attempts. So it just doesn't, it's not screaming to me. Like Montgomery doesn't have a big ceiling most weeks. He could obviously get there. He's had like a 30-pointer this year, but not a guy I really anticipate popping off too often. Let's get Henderson on this one. We're on the clock over here. Let's see. Let's get Laporta going on this one, and then we'll see what else we can get next. But just not a lot of guys that I could see breaking the slate. Whereas I see the name Kenneth Walker, I see Henderson. Those are the kind of guys that I think could really open the slate up with like a 70-yard touchdown or a 60-yard touchdown. Those guys can get to those ceilings. So I just want to have exposure to them this week. So, and I'm really not a big Walker guy. Like I am. Okay, let's see. I think the Rome bounce back is good. Let's get Rome, and then we'll see what running back we want to get. I think ETN's still a fine pick. Like he could easily get might be the starter, might get 25 touches. Like I think that's a good pick in general. But I'm not too sold on the fact that he's gonna like go off. Sean Tucker's out. Okay, he's in. Okay, he's good. Yeah, I don't know what. Rashad White feels like a good play, just starting running back on a team with decent total, but I don't know, it's a little bit sus. I loved Woody Marks until Chubb got ruled back in, but don't think he's awful either way. Like whichever of ETN or Woody Marks or Chubb get like a touchdown, they're probably going to have some relevancy in this slate. And it might be Tootin also. Tootin steals a touchdown. It's pretty much over for ETN in terms of being like a meaningful play this week. He of course can. I'm just thinking of like what's most likely. Swift makes all the sense in the world here. I might do Swift here. I'm not taking a ton of them. He plays and he's in, like he could just be dominant. The thing about them is like they know Manungai can get the job done. It's a really tough, like if they're both in, which they probably are, I don't know. It's kind of hard to deal with. Manungai can get there in a few different ways. Manungai just has a good efficiency game. Or if Swift's out, Manungai is just an absolute smash. Yeah. I probably need to take a little bit more Manungai right now. In fact, I'm gonna start doing it. Like right this second, I'll start taking it. Alright, we got a Battle Royale here. He scored 21 points without scoring a touchdown. Like that is ceiling right there. Great matchup against the Giants. He's literally scored 16 with Swift in. Yeah, I need to take more Manungai. Manungai's a great play. So we're going to take Goff first because we don't need to take him because this guy has no running back slots open. Kyle Manungai. Yeah, I like getting a little more Manungai. I'll probably need to jam him a little bit at the end here. All right. Okay, another Battle Royale. Let's do another two. Let's do another Engage 8 while we're at it here. .104, is this another Engage 8? Yeah, okay. 104, we got Puka. See if we can get James Cook to come back. Yeah, I haven't done a JJ team in a minute. Let's get a JJ one. You like JJ, then hopefully Lamar or Allen come back. Get JJ and then hope that one of the quarterbacks come back to me. These are the best. When you have two people between you, there's a decent shot one of the quarterbacks slips to you. Not a guarantee, but very possible that one of them slips back to you. All right. Oh, it's gonna take Baker 101. So I got Jason at 4. Cool. See. Come on, big old kitties. Let me get Lamar, Josh Allen, my friend. All right, just see if Prono Joe leaves me Mr. Lamar Jackson. And really, I mean, yeah, if I get Henry, that's a cool consolation, I guess, but I would like one of the two. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me get Lamar. On the clock over here, got 18. I got Lamar. I got Henry. That's fine. Jawan Johnson team. Jawan Johnson Stafford. And then the running back, I guess. Another Monungai team. I kind of like, I really like the, going back to Monungai as like a free roll. I'm very much into that now, I feel like. Nice. I just love getting like random values in this stuff. It's really hard for me to not like to go unique in these because I just get so much good value. I just get like access to players I don't get a lot of, or like combos I don't get much of. Like JSN, HN, JJ is like honestly like an impossible combo. And then I'm gonna get one of Henry or Judkins on this team. And that feels great. So fun. Would help to show the damn team. Let's get Monungai, Stafford, and then Jawan Jansen. I'll show you this tab here. So I got this guy took Kittle. This guy can't take a running back, so I'm guaranteed one of these running backs. We'll see what we get. Henry's obviously would be the nuts, but we'll see if this guy takes Henry or not. Nice. So I just get Henry. Like HN, Henry, JSN, JJ, like in any other contest is probably like 0% owned. I gotta land the plane here. Let's see. Darnold, McCarthy, Loveland. Not really into Loveland quite as much anymore. I still think they're going to be stubborn with their usage again. Stafford, Puka, JJ, Kyle Monungai, and Derrick Henry. Excuse me. Ugh. I mean, just give me Drake May. Dude's been scoring like 20 points a week. Just get Drake May on this team, and then I don't know, Auden, I guess. Auden or Jawan, probably fine. So yeah, just gonna scoop in value on this team. I mean, the Kincaid's kind of where I draw the line. It's been pretty awesome, though. I mean, whatever, sure, why not? Get Kincaid. Allen's gonna smash. This team's gonna be like 3rd place, and I'm gonna eat it because I decided to go Kincaid for the value. But who cares? That's fine. Fun team. Fun when I don't have to make decisions, right? It's very, very easy. Jawan went and likely. Holy shit. What the fudge? Oh, get Kincaid again. Well, that's a little bit annoying. I lost out on Jawan and likely. That is crazy work. Wow. That's fine. I think Kincaid should have a solid game. Like, that feels like a game where, like, Bills kind of get to do whatever they want. And they decide to give it Kincaid another touchdown, which they seem pretty... Kincaid has looked pretty good last week. Even with low snaps, like, he's going to get his targets when he's in the game. So I'm fine with continuing to ride that well. He's been good, really, all year. He's been solid. Just doesn't play very much because they have 2 other tight ends they like to get on the field. Like Carolina, he was getting back from injury. He was kind of unhealthy. And then every other game, he's either, like, scored or, like, this is the kind of games he puts up. Like, gets yards and big chunk plays and looks pretty good doing it. So... be nice if the dude played a little more snaps, though. I'll tell you that much. That would be ideal. curious about this J.K. Dobbins situation. It seems like he's hurt, which really sucks. Dude is like been through so much, and he got like hip drop tackled. Seems like there might be something going on, but hopefully he's okay. Don't like seeing that guy hurt. He's such a cool dude, cool player. Player you want to root for in the NFL for sure. Caffrey team. All right, let's just get the team we want to get now. We're gonna get James Cook, Tua, Dulcich, Waddle. Although, if this guy takes something else, I'm taking CMC at 2, and I'm just gonna scrap my idea. So you don't pass up CMC at 2 when he's available to you. All right, he's not. Let's get James Cook here. Get James Cook, get these 3 here. And then we need another running back, which will be probably just whoever I can get. Endo, Manungai, Henderson, Walker. Caffrey here. And then we need another receiver, which will be, whoever. Maybe I get JJ at 11 here. It'll be bad. All right, CMC. Buka. Sure. Okay, this one is going to be a... How many McBride teams are paired with probably a shit ton? So we're going to sidestep that. We're going to get Judkins and... How about... Adams is just simple. Probably a lot of people are doing that too, but... I don't know. Yeah, let's just get Adams. That's fine. All right, so we got Ibuka. We need one more running back, and the rest is already made for us. So we got Waddle, Ibuka. We'll get one of these running backs, and then it's all pretty much made otherwise. Of course, Lamar goes at... What the hell is going on here? I guess I'm the one giving the value in this room, to be fair. I hear complaining. Oh, Henry went at 4. But I hear complaining about, oh, man, I'm giving up all this value in this rooms. I'm not getting it. And it's because I'm the freaking dude giving the value. That's okay. I'm okay giving the value back to some of these rooms. Well, if I can get higher in, that's not bad either. Where are we at here? I think we just do the thing. Might as well. I mean, we're already here. We might as well do it, right? Waddle, Tua, Dulcich, easy. That's the problem. It's like I want to do crazy shit, but then like I know I'm giving other people good value, but that's okay. It's just kind of how it works. It's all about combos. Like there's gonna be so many good teams that people create with like lots of good values, but it doesn't matter if they don't have the combos right, which is really hard to do. You just want to like hope that you're like, let's just say you're heavy on 2 specific like running backs, and you have a lot of them combined, and they both go for like 30. That's kind of what the situation you want to be in. Kenneth Walker, Tua, Dulcich. Yeah, I'll have some Tua teams. I think it's probably not a bad play. Like Tua gets to 4 touchdowns, you're pretty happy. And he can get close. Like if he gets a 4 touchdown game, 24 points is enough if those two star quarterbacks don't get there. He can give you a 250 and 3, a 230 and 4. Like those are definitely within the range of outcomes for him. All right, good. Mr. Tua. All right, let's keep going. Let's get the Dawg Bowls rolling. There's these 2 and start the next 2 Dawg Bowls, which I guess we can start now. Oh, perfect. Perfect timing. These are wrapping up and the next Dawg Bowl starting, baby. We got the 101. Let's go. 101 in the Dawg Bowl. All right, Dulcich on this team. Just to prove you, I do have a Dulcich team in Battle Royale. I'm not. Enjoy the rake, everybody. Yeah, I like to give a little rake back. I gotta give back to the community. I'm like half joking. I think like Dulcich is a defensible play. Like he's just same as the Waller play like a few weeks before, but you're just like playing it before he pops off, and he literally had a complete like his role was clearly fine last week. He literally got 5 catches on 5 targets. I don't see a reason why he can't do something. He's not a bad, like I always thought he was a good player. So we thought Waller was gonna suck, and Waller was awesome in this offense. Like in terms of just a tight end that's usable. Like why can't Dulcich also be pretty good? Obviously, Dulcich's ceiling was never Waller, but Waller's a lot older. All right, so we have a McCaffrey over here. All right, so we're at 109. Beautiful. Greg Dulcich. There's another great Dulcich team for you guys. All right. Okay, let's get this next Dawg Bowl going. Get these 2 Dawg Bowls rolling simultaneously, and we'll get to the next thing. Waiting on 5 for this Dawg Bowl. So definitely next couple we need Kenneth Walker for sure. Yeah, one more Kenneth Walker for sure. That's the one thing we would be prioritizing. Would you take Kenneth Walker at the turn though? Because I'm not getting him at 48. I wouldn't think so. You have to fall quite a bit. Yeah, I'll probably do it just because I want to get more Kenneth Walker. I'll probably take him at the turn here. Probably take him with a receiver. Waddle maybe will be there. Rome, Kenneth Walker makes a ton of sense there. I guess if we get down to the Olave tier, it might be a different story. Like I might go tight end instead, like a Kittle maybe. We'll see what's there. We'll see. There's a chance that like one of Adams, Nico, or Zay come back to me there. But Waddle, Rome with Kenneth Walker, I think would be my goal. So see what we get. And this last Dawg Bowl, I hope I can get a Henderson, Kenneth Walker team is kind of my goal, I think. Hendo, Kenneth Walker, Dawg Bowl team. With Lamar or Josh Allen. Can I make that happen? We'll see. It's really hard to like get really hard in the Dawg Bowl to get whatever you want because like you just got to play the game of like your position, your draft position. But in terms of like the late picks, you can get whatever you want, later picks. But the first round guys, like if you want to do a Lamar stack, you just have to get in the right spot. Otherwise, you're just going to give up a lot of projection. Because like if you want Lamar and you get picked 2, you're not getting Lamar. Very simple as that. Unless you want to take a Lamar at 2, which is just if you're doing one entry, I think you do that. But it's really not great to be taking Lamar at 2 if you're going to be doing a Dawg Bowl. I don't think it's not going to be a good decision for you. I don't think. All right, let's see what we got. So we got Rashad White. Yeah, I mean, I'll go down to Olave if I need to. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but don't hate it. If I can't get Waddle or Rome, but Waddle Rome would be my preferred option here. I mean, Nico obviously. Nico no brainer, but I just doubt he'll be there. So. Swift went okay. We're live. If we get a little bit of a faller, we could get. Oh, we got it. We got Nico, Waddle, or Rome. That's great. I'm okay with that. Now, if 2 of them are on the table, then I might skip the Kenneth Walker thing. But I'm not anticipating 2 of them to be available. I think these guys are going to... Oh, wow, dude. What the hell is happening here? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I hate being like an ADP bro in the Dawg Bowl, but I'm just not gonna pass up CMC, Nico, Waddle. 3 guys I'm fine with this week. Rome I like too, but I don't know. I'm not gonna kick that out for sure. Not gonna get Kenneth Walker on this one, but that's fine. We get him on the other one. Well, I mean, there's a world we get him. Let's see. We need 1. Yeah, we're not getting Kenneth Walker coming back. Kenneth Walker is like what, the next running back on the board, top 3. Yeah, he's not gonna be back, but it's okay. We don't need him. All right, let's see what we can do. This actually makes sense. This is the Tua team. Simple as that. This is the Tua team. Like maybe give me like a Shakir going on, and like give me a Shakir coming back. Give me Shakir, and I'm doing the Tua team like 100%. This is the chance to do it. You get the Waddle Dulcich. You just do it. You know, you don't have to like it, but you just do it. You get Shakir on this side of it. You get Dulcich, and then you grab Waddle 2 at the end, and you pray. What's up? GM depends on who is available at the 2-3 turn. Have you done any charbs? I have not. I think I'm just gonna be in on Kenny Walker this week. Sharps is probably a really good last round Dawg Bowl pick. I think he's fine. So sweet, we got JSN on this one. Another. Let's see how much JSN Puka I have in Dawg Bowl. This might be the last Dawg Bowl I do this week, so let's take a look. I'll probably do a couple more off stream. Swap rankings. I have, okay, not swap rankings, exposure. We have 3 JSN teams and we have 1 Puka. Yeah, I think getting another Puka team makes sense there. If he's available. He should be. Puka will be there for sure. We'll get Puka on this one. And if Gibbs is available, then I might just go Gibbs instead. I have 0 Gibbs. Are you in on Sharps this week? What's your take on him? I think he's probably fine in Dawg Bowl. I think Walker has a higher ceiling, so I want to take him and I'm even willing to take Walker in 6-mans. But Sharps is a fine play. Like, he gets a touchdown, he's done enough for you in the Dawg Bowl easily, especially with how weak running back feels this week, or how kind of gross it feels late. So Puka went shite. Let's get a Gibbs team. Do we have an H-A-N team as well, maybe? We have an H-A-N team. Let's get a Gibbs team. We don't have any Gibbs. I'm fine taking him at 3. I'm not going to cry about it. All right, let's get... We want Walker. Whatever, we'll do another Dawg Bowl. I'm probably going to get to like 20 Dawg Bowls this week. Yeah, me too. Charbonnet gets a touchdown, you're happy. And I know I'm kind of into playing Seattle a little bit through the running game this week, and I'm usually not. Like, I'm a big JSN guy. I assume he's still going to do good, but that game gets in, like, if Seattle gets ahead and they kind of can chill, I think they do want to run the ball more. So I don't know. Fudge it, we'll do a 3rd Dawg Bowl here. 5 Dawg Bowls for you guys today. I'm pretty in on I kind of want to buy Kenneth Walker, buy Henderson before you see it this year. I think that's kind of where I'm at. That's one of my bigger stands this week. Also want to buy Likely after a pretty good week last week. I think he could build off that this week. Lamar back kind of makes the whole offense hum. Not going to have like any Andrews, so if he gets a 2-touchdown game, I'm probably going to be down bad. All right, Shakir went. Is it Sharp time? Tez Johnson team? Is it crazy to take Tez Johnson over Sharps? Is that like stupid, or is that viable? I think I want Tez. Tez is kind of nice, bro. I like Tez Johnson. And we go Dulcich first. Yeah. I just think he's just projected wrong. Like, I just don't like. I think in a perfect world, this is not a 3.6 projection. He's projected for like 8 points probably, or I don't know. Let's say 6. Like this. Right here, 7.4. That's what he should be projected for, I think. I think, at least. And if you really want to go crazy, you can go Mason Taylor. But either way, like, he's draftable in Dawg Bowl. Draftable in anything. He scores a touchdown. He's gets there. But I don't know. I might be going. We'll see. We'll see what happens this week. But I think this is you can get cute this week and have some fun, potentially. We'll see how it goes. Not crazy at all. Yeah, I think so. That's where I'm at too. I'm sure he's drafted some. I'm well aware. Like, I have like Galbrain takes, but I'm well aware that like people, anything that I think is Galbrain, there's someone on this site drafting Dawg Bowls that has also thought a similar thing. Just because people are so smart. And I'm not saying what I'm like a Dulcich is really smart. I'm just saying like people are actively thinking of things to get unique, and it's just kind of how, you know, you're not going to be super unique. Whatever you find out is not going to be like something that no one else is thinking about, unfortunately. But if you're, you know, if you're one of the 2% that think something and no one else thinks it, then that's valuable still. But yeah, I think he's draftable for sure. Especially because they like waived Tanner Connor. They waived this dude, and then the other dude's hurt, which they weren't. I mean, they're not pass catch. These guys are not pass catchers at all. Julian Hill and these dudes, they're not. Dulcich is a pass catching tight end. We've seen how good that could be in that offense. What I am worried about, I'm not gonna have a lot of Kittle this week, which I'm a little concerned about. Probably should be getting him just because he's freaking George Kittle. I think I would be doing a massive disservice to myself to not take a little more of him. So I'll probably start doing that a little bit more. Let me fix this lighting real quick. Yeah, we're back. Best ball on call. Thanks for hopping in. Drive safe, my friend. Thank you. Thanks for the like as well. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Yeah, one more Dawg Bowl. One more Dawg Bowl is good, and then we'll do one more Dawg Bowl, do a few Pickems, and then we'll one more Dawg Bowl, do a few BRs, and then do Pickems and get out of here. Packed show today, but I'm glad to be here. It's a fun little week 10. We're like getting close to talking about season-long best ball being wrapped up. It's pretty freaking crazy. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 weeks left. Pretty sick stuff, man. Pretty sick stuff. Can't wait. Hoping I can have some solid teams through. I don't know. My advance rate probably going to be like either based off right now, it's going to be slightly below average or like of average or at average. I'm happy with either, I think. I just don't want to be like killed. Like I don't want to be fully dusted this year. Last year, I think I was slightly above advance rate. And I had a couple finals teams and a couple sweats. That's all I can ask for. So if I can have the same thing this year, that'd be sick. And obviously, I'm going to do playoff best ball, so that like really helps. Things like, oh well, regular best ball doesn't go well. At least I have that to look forward to. It's just so fun to see those advance and how that all works, and being able to open your pods up and play out best ball and be like, well, this team's through, this team's a juggernaut. You know, I don't know, it's cool. I was Jim McBride, Kittle, I think running back, wide receiver to go around them or way more valuable. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in Dawg Bowl. I don't have a ton of either of those guys. How's your Lamar and Lamar and Allen exposure? Are you skipping those guys too, or are you just skipping the tight ends in that range? I'm inclined to think the quarterbacks. I don't know. I feel like there's a better chance that quarterbacks can separate than the tight ends there. So I kind of want to take a little bit of Allen and Lamar when I can. So yeah, so easily just getting Tua here. Didn't think I would have to worry about that. But yeah, McCaffrey, Nico, Waddle, Tez, Dulcich, and Tua. Talk about a really weird team, but kind of fun. Fun until Tua gets you 3.4 points this year. Not this year, this week. Charbonnet undrafted in that room too. Interesting. All right, four away on this one. Yeah, we'll do one more Dawg Bowl, get the BRs going, and then Pickems and What's that? 1 share of each. Mostly skip. Okay. I mean, I think you're probably right with just like, I don't know what it is about this week. I guess it's the bye weeks, but it really, really, really falls off. Like I was looking, there's one time I was drafting and I had my last pick was a receiver, and I literally like stared at this list for like 5 minutes. I was like, I don't know who to pick. Like it was just absolutely disgusting. Where is Vele? There he is. Like I was looking at these guys. Like, what do I even do right now? I need a pick. Caleb, Parker Washington, Tez Johnson, Bateman. Let's get Caleb. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do here, honestly. I think Bateman's not bad this week. What do we think about like a Bateman and then grab tight end at the end? That seems decent. Like Bateman and Likely, like play Lamar without Lamar and just play like they both get a touchdown. I don't really hate that at all. I don't know what receiver to grab otherwise. Like Parker Washington is like probably a safer floor than Bateman. I don't know. Oh, Jennings for sure. Jennings is the pick. Yeah, Jennings is the pick, 100%. Jennings was pretty sick last week, honestly. Yeah, Jennings. I don't need to take Bateman over Jennings. That kind of is leap too far for me. Jennings is nice. McMillan's like, I'm worried he's going to be out this week, which really sucks. I love T-Mac, but we'll see what happens with him. I might have to skip the Dawg Bowl here, the third Dawg Bowl here, and just do 4. This thing doesn't fill soon. I mean, this is going to fill. As soon as this thing ends, people are going to jump in the next one. So we'll wait. Harder now to draft than earlier. DBQ, if you save your last pick for now, bring back to our receiver. Yeah, I wasn't really playing that way early, but now I'm kind of only leaving tight end or quarterback as my last pick now, and it feels a lot better. And it just you're not eating these players at the end that just like project so bad. Like you have to take Darius Slayton. Like he's a drafted asset every week. You just not scored like over 10 points this year, basically. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we get 2 of our cover boys in this one. We get Kenneth Walker and Likely. I assume Otten might get. Yeah, I'll definitely get a little bit of Andrews. I'm not gonna have I'll have some Lamar Andrews teams. I can't sit here and take Likely every time. Like I'm that confident Likely is gonna be the big play, but you get the ownership discount, and I think honestly the rules aren't too crazy different. I feel like in a vacuum. So yeah, Andrews is a touchdown guy, obviously, but we've seen Likely score 2 touchdown games. But Andrews is definitely a touchdown guy. Like that's what he's always been. He always scores those goal line touchdowns. That's one of his biggest plays. But Likely has explosive plays in him. Saw a couple last week that were pretty nice. So don't really know why he can't get in the end zone. He almost scored last week. So I'm in on it. Especially in a tight end week that feels pretty meh. Jawan's good pick too. Jawan's just back to being Jawan. Now Sheed's gone. He had 4 bad weeks in a row, and then now he's just back. Like he's back again. It's weird. It's very weird. Was this Shuck's first passing touchdown? Was that to Jawan Johnson? I think it was. Yeah, seems like it. It's funny. Oh, dang it. Really? Why are people taking my boy? I thought likely was just going to be easy money for me. It's okay. Let's see who we got here. Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra. H-Chan. We got our second H-Chan share here at least. Should be able to get H-Chan and then pretty freely get Kenneth Walker probably. Or, sorry, Allen or Lamar, I think. See what my other H-Chan team looks like on Dawg Bowl. H-Chan Hendo. Tua. Okay. I'm drafting it, but I wish I had a few Trevor's teams. No one wants that game except for the player here and there. Yeah, that probably is worth a sprinkle. It's so gross, man. That game is so gross. But yeah, you're probably fair to think like there's no reason that game shouldn't like be. Actually, I mean, I know why the game is not getting drafted. I'm just saying there's no reason that it has to not, like it. There's only one way that game goes, and it's gonna suck. Like, you know, that's not true, right? So I think that's valid for you to say. The game could be interesting. The game could have 4 passing touchdowns. Nico scores 1. Parker Washington scores 2. Parker Washington scores 1. Dimey scores 1. Like that can't happen. I choose not to live in a world where that happens, though. T.L. is just like a good fantasy quarterback. Like he can get you the scores you want. Like this is good scores at quarterback. Whatever's available, these top 4 are mine on this team. Is Rico just gonna go crazy again? I'm not gonna have any Rico in Dawg Bowl. Seems like it. We get Puka here. I would like Puka. We get a Puka team. I mean, I'll take Gibbs at 6 too. I would like Puka preferably, I think. So I got a JJ Allen team. I was hoping I'd have a JJ team with Lamar, but I'll have it in the other contest, so that's fine. All right, last Dawg Bowl. Gibbs, and we get Puka. Beautiful. Puka at 6 is pretty hot. So Puka usually goes at 5, right? Or Puka goes at 4 usually, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm happy with that. And then I'd like to get Lamar or Puka team. The Puka team is a Justin Fields team with Tyrone, Tracy, and Kyle Manungai. Oh, it's really gross. That's really gross. Oh, we're not getting Justin Fields on this team. Ugh. Kyron at 10. Henry at 9. I'm pretty sure everything else is gone. Pretty much according to plan so far. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a quarterback if possible. Otherwise, I'll be grabbing one of these dudes in this range, pretty much. And I'll get Hendo or. Ooh, yeah, we want the both if we can. How's that line up? We get 19 and we get 30. We can get Hendo, and then 43 to get Kenneth Walker. Probably unlikely to get both of them coming back then, but we'll see. Gosh. this site sometimes. Underdog drives me crazy. All right. Gotta get these Pickems ready. So Pickem wise, I would say Kenneth Walker and Henderson, but I think I'm gonna go a different route there. I don't think Kenneth Walker is the guy that, like, I mean, he's probably a good scroll. I'll do a scroll Kenneth Walker Henderson. How about that? But like, I don't think those guys are great in terms of like, those are the kind of guys you want to take exposure to of like, oh, I'm gonna grab this guy and he's gonna be my, like, come on, man. Let's get Rome on this one. God, it's frustrating. Really frustrating. Damn it, I wanted to have dude, I really wanted it's so annoying. I really wanted Lamar there. Damn it. It's fine. Yeah, we'll do a Hendo Kenneth Walker like mega scroll. We'll do that. Mega slide. We'll roll that. But in terms of like my 3-pick that I want to have as my, and I'm not saying I don't have confidence that they both can have good games, but like those guys, the bands that those guys have is like, they either score you 0 fantasy points and you're mad, like they'll score you like 6 fantasy points and you're mad, or they score you 25 and you're like thrilled. So that's kind of where I'm at with those two. Yeah, that's me too. Longest rush is kind of where I was leaning towards, or like scroll his yards all the way up to like 100 rushing yards or something like that. I think would make sense. Probably get good price on that, I feel like. And then Henderson, I'd probably do like alt or combine yards or receiving scroll, like receive his, like, you know, run him up to like 60 yards receiving. But yeah, we're 1 week removed from a 3-pick smash. Hopefully we can get another nice week here, get another 3-pick smash, and maybe get an alt play to hit. Is there anyone that can't grab a running back? Not really, so pretty much 0% chance I get Kenneth Walker and Henderson on this team, but a man can dream. Florida goes. So I'm pretty, like, I'm a little bit worried. Like, I like Arizona. Like, I've been a Marv Alts guy like for the last like 4 weeks. He finally got there this week. I was so mad that I forgot who they played, Dallas or something, and he like got hurt like the first. God, was so dumb. I had his alts. He was gonna smash, I feel like, that day, but he's been looking a lot better. I'm kind of worried that game ends up being like a blowout. Okay, we're on the clock. Hold on. Henderson or Kenneth Walker? We just go Henderson here, and if we can't get Kenneth Walker, we can't get Kenneth Walker, but it's okay. I want to get more Henderson too, so it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. That game feels kind of like trappy to me, and trappy in the way like Arizona's not going to be as successful as people think they're going to, given like, I don't know. I just see the percent like game could just be coming, like the House of Cards falls down here where they just he doesn't have a good game. Pass rush is too heavy on him. Like Seattle has a good pass rush, a good defense. Arizona just like having a pretty bad all-around day does not feel surprising to me at all. And even then, like that might be better than like when Kyler's in, and like, okay, Arizona had a bad game, but you know, at least McBride went 8 for 80, or at least Harrison got 6 catches for 75 yards or something. Like, you know, that might happen, but yeah, which makes me even more interested in the Kenneth Walker stuff this week. We'll do more. We'll do more Dawg Bowls here later today. There's like 3 more weeks to get my ticket. I gotta try to. I'm not gonna max obviously, but I'll get a few more entries in this week. Let's go like, yeah, we'll probably do like 20. I think 20 is probably fair this week. 20 total. Not on stream. We'll do the rest of them off, but more Kenneth Walker for me. More Isaiah likely. Versus Seattle, Arizona match 23-20 with no. Yeah, even JSN like was that his worst game of the season, I think. Like, yeah. Shouldn't be surprised if it doesn't go like great. Is Chris Rodriguez just a stupid pick, or is that like, is he in the mix now? Okay, can I not get sniped on likely this time? That'd be fantastic. What do we want here? I mean, it's kind of hard. I think I just take Stafford. I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know. It's good to save your last pick for quarterback or tight end, but like, I just don't really. There's nothing on that screen that's like, I need to take that over. I have to take that over Woody Marks or no, sorry, Shakir or Tez Johnson. Like this, they're not like. If anything, this could be like avoiding a landmine here. It's like not taking these running receivers might be like, oh, I'm avoiding a 3-pointer in my lineup, which in Dawg Bowl actually doesn't matter that much because if you just get the right pieces, you can win with a 5-pointer or something. But I mean, preferably you just have them all score good points. Like they all get 10+ points, and then some will get 30. But so I don't know. You sidestep these guys that could really easily, very feasibly score you like 6 fantasy points, and then you get Woody Marks scores a touchdown and he gets 6 fantasy points in one play, and you're happy with that. I think that's kind of where I would rather go. And if Woody Marks is not available, I'll take Sharbs, I think. And I guess Tracy if that. Manungai feels pretty fun at 32 now, though. Kind of a fun selection. Didn't want the Parker Trevor. No, I didn't. I wasn't in on that. I do have some Parker Washington shares though. But I'm not. I might sprinkle it in. Throw in like a Parker Washington Trevor Lawrence team with like Nico or something. Or Woody Marks. I like Woody Marks. I like Woody Marks and ETN like quite a bit in Dawg Bowl this week. So as at ADP, Woody I was like about to like absolutely hammer if like Chubb was out, but I mean still, I mean you just look at his box scores. I mean like 13 you're okay with, 11 you're happy with, 20 like any 3 out of the 5 last games you're fully happy with his score. These are all games where Chubb was active. Like I don't see why he can't have a decent game. Maybe oh, I didn't see this either. Oh, that's when Chubb was maybe going to be out. He's out. He's not out though. I don't know. Why not turn to the rookie? Give him even more work. Freaking Davis Mills might dump it off like 5 times to him. Like I think it makes a lot of sense. All right, see what we got here. So we got 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the running back I want if I don't get him now. Just gotta hope that out of 3 tight end selections, can we get likely to fall to me? One of the guys with Lamar already has a tight end, so can we get Isaiah Likely? Let's play the game again, guys. Can we get Isaiah Likely? I'm tired of getting sniped on him. Stafford, Puka, Rome, Henderson, Woody, double rookie running backs. Week 10 breakout for them. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Okay, now let's get our BRs rolling a little bit more, and then we'll set up our Pickems. Okay, so my core pick'em. Let's think about how we want to do our pick'em here. Our main 3. I like the Miami angle a bit. They always seem to play the Bills kind of like okay. Like I'm not saying they like are gonna win, but they always seem to put up a fight against the Bills. Oh yeah, Rome for sure. What's Rome's line? Rome is an easy. Whatever Rome line is something I want to be in on this week. Otten receptions is okay. And then oh yeah, Likely. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Likely, Otten, Rome. That's the core. Well, these guys have both tight ends. If they both have tight ends, there's no way this guy's taking Likely from me. Surely not. All right, BR time. Let's get it. Chris Rodriguez, look at this. People are taking him. I mean, he looked good, which is annoying because I'm definitely a JCM bro, but like he looks pretty good. Like he was running hard. I'm not surprised. Dude's been like fighting for roster spots and stuff like that. Like he wants to get his shot. So I'd like to see him get the shot. I don't really have that much stake in the game there, but I would prefer JCM do good, but I don't know, he hasn't looked quite as good in the last couple weeks, but not having like Daniels and stuff is just a big thorn. Like that team actually being good was like the key. Like if Washington was a good team that was winning football games, JCM would be like a smash right now. Scoring tons of touchdowns. Like he's just not his game script is not good for if they're losing every game that they're playing. It's not his role. Stafford, Henderson, Woody, Marks, Puka, Rome, Likely. There's this squad done. All right, so all right, here we go. Puka is just so good, man. It's crazy. Crazy. My Allen team, I punted running back with Charbs and Bill. Yeah. I think that's good. So are you pretty much always, like, even this week, you're always double running back? And it makes sense. I just kind of went through the process in my head a second ago. Like, I've been taking mostly 2 running back teams, but, like, I'll do the 3 this week. But, like, I just think about it that way. I'm like, yeah, I'd take freaking Wandale Robinson, or I'd take Shakir. These guys are, like, most likely going to score you, like, 7 fantasy points. And then you take Woody Marks or Charbonnet, and they score 1 touchdown, and, like, they already hit that number pretty much. Like, I don't know. It's, and obviously you're playing for stealing outcomes, but it's so clear in my head that that is just not, like, that's going to happen a lot, where, like, they just get you 4 fantasy points and you get the running back that scores a touchdown and you already beat them. Yeah, I think this is, like, I mean, I've been saying this, I've said this several times, and it's pretty much never been the case, but actually that's not true. Some of the weeks it's been 1-3-1, 1-1-3-1 was, like, somewhat viable, but, like, it's almost always 1-2-2-1, even in Dawg Bowl. But this week feels pretty bad in terms of, like, you can make the case for the 3 receivers on this one. It's really ugly. Let's get Henry, and then let's do the Waddle, Shakir. No, Waddle Kincaid or Waddle Shakir. I mean, we can get funky with it. Why not? Let's do this. Waddle Shakir. Oh my god, Shakir's so. Oh my god, like, he has a big touchdown. He still scores 17 points. Like, that's not even enough. I don't know. Like, that is pretty close to, like, his best outcome he's getting in most games. Yeah, probably just go Kincaid, I think. Waddle Kincaid, and then a different receiver. I can consolidate more of the offense. Yeah, I don't know what to think about Bill. I hope you just need that efficiency to get a little better. And really, it's like, that game, they cannot go down 14 points immediately. Like, that's just not going to work for him, at least with the role that he has currently. But I don't know. And Detroit, I'm scared, is going to just absolutely destroy him. But I don't know. He's not a bad last round pick. Early on, I was taking him a lot. Now I've kind of gravitated towards other options. We'll go Waddle here. I've started to gravitate towards other options now, but I'm fully open to grabbing him. How many people are taking Henry and Henderson? I have a naked Shakir. Can have a Shakir Kincaid team with CMC and a naked Dart. Yeah, Dart has, like, been continuously, like, it's a good pick. Like, he's been an awesome fantasy quarterback. Problem with me is I've been stacking him too much, and you don't need to stack him. Like, he's just a good fantasy quarterback. Pretty awesome to see. I like seeing another good fantasy quarterback. I mean, I should say a good quarterback, but also good fantasy quarterback. I don't want to discount him. He's been good in all facets. He had that, like, horrific interception against the Broncos that lost him, like, ended up eventually losing the game to them, but otherwise he's been, like, really lights out in terms of just doing what he can, making something out of nothing. He's been a good player. Excited to see him with Neighbors and Scottaboo back. Be a fun team. Yeah, not doing it. Is that that's a Dawg Bowl team, right, though? I assume. Yeah, I can't get behind the Shakir that much in BR. It's really hard for me to get to him. I mean, it's fine. Like, 17 points probably gets you there this week. But, like, that is does that not feel like his ceiling? It feels pretty damn close to it. It was Kincaid can get you anywhere near the same, and your 17 is like more than enough. 17 at receiver is probably good enough for you to get there, but not a guarantee. Like if you get, it doesn't really matter. Like any drafted combo of receivers scores 25 each, 17 points from Shakir will kill you. Simple as that. So I don't know. We got Henderson here. Okay, all Dawg Bowl. So you're talking about 12 minutes. Okay, I was making sure I was on the same page. Then I'm fully in lockstep with you there. Yeah, stacking without the quarterback is continues to be a pretty large edge, I think. Like it's, oh, I can't take Shakir, or oh, I can't take X player, Y player because I don't have the quarterback. I think that's like so wrong on so many levels now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, looking at the ownership, I think that's probably makes sense. Who do you have a lot of? Like, do you have anyone that you have way more than you thought you would have? As a late quarterback? Debo to Mariota felt pretty good early on, but I haven't really been going back to that recently. One thing I don't have enough of is Judkins right now. I do not have enough Judkins by any means. It's bad. It's really bad. I like no Judkins, and it's kind of alarming, I think. All right, let's do. Do we have an engage 8 we can do? We do an engage 8. We do like one fullback dive before we're out of here. Fullback dive? Fullback dive. How are we looking at this? Oh, nice. Perfect. Just filled. Sweet. We'll do this fullback dive. We'll be done with the Battle Royale portion of the day. Let's go, Judkins. Don't have enough of him. Need to get a little more. Let's get Judkins. Get a maybe kill team going here. Likely team. What's my last? I got the 101. Beautiful. So my last team is a likely Lamar, Henderson, Walker, Amon-Ra, Adams, likely for my fullback dive team. Okay. How do we want to play this one? I got the 101. If I can get Lamar, I'll probably go Andrews this time instead of likely. Yeah, I took Horton early. I'm glad he's I mean, I'm not glad he's rolled out, but I'm glad I can swap him. I think Barn is pretty interesting too. He's literally like, I don't know. I mean, I think they could do like Seattle could do a lot. Seattle's just a fun offense. It's so it's cool to see them. I thought they were gonna suck, and I'm wrong for it. I mean, I was big on JSN, and I also thought they were gonna stink, and JSN was just gonna have to do everything. But now they're actually good offense, and JSN's good. Like, and JSN's even better than last year. Like, that's pretty fun. What are we doing here? Manungai, Henderson. Let's get Nico. And Manungai, I guess. Let's go unstack Lamar and Jawan Johnson. And do we want to go Manungai or Henderson on this one? Let's go Manungai. Maybe get Jawan or likely. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, here's my fullback dive starting here. McCaffrey goes JSN, Puka, Amon-Ra. Hoping to get Lamar to come back so I can get my Andrews stack on this one. And if Andrews gets 2 touchdowns, I'll have this fullback dive team at least. Higbee's cool. Higbee's great. I think he's a good pick. Like, yeah, there's just, I think tight end, like it, and I'm glad it's not like this, but like if this was like somehow there was an optimal, if everyone was playing the game optimally, and I'm not saying that people aren't playing smart now, but like if there was an optimal percentage of tight end, like it would be so spread out at tight end. Like it would be like 11, 20, 21, 26, and then the rest of them would be like 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, because these guys should just all be the same. And I'm glad they're not, but it shouldn't be that much different. I don't think that's a hot take. All right, we got Lamar. Could do Allen. Allen's a little bit harder to get with him. Yeah, we'll do that. Allen McCaffrey is harder to get that combo. We'll get Allen McCaffrey with what? What should we add on this team here? Just get a McBride team. Eat the volume there. Let's eat the volume. Get McBride. Bride, CMC, Allen. That's cool. Juwan Johnson. Let's do another BR while we're here. Might as well. Having a good time. We'll hang out a little longer. We're almost done though for the day. Good solid stream here though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you were watching, AZ Cards, thanks for hanging out as well. Stick around for the Pickems if you're interested in that. Hopefully I can get one home if you tail. If you don't tail, no worries. Just throwing it out there. Most of the time it's not going to hit, but it's fun when it does. Having people win with you is kind of like half the enjoyment of it all. Which is why I love like the playoff best ball, doing playoff best ball with other people, doing FFPC playoff challenge with people. That challenge, that contest is sick, dude. Man. It's like bittersweet because I love playoff best ball, but I also like that means the season's almost over and it's sad. But it's nice to have the break. Like if football was year round, it would never feel as cool as it does, as special as it does now. So plus that'd probably be bad for my mental health. Just like non-stop drafting. Like I don't know, like that sounds bad. Non-stop every week, just always like drafting a ton of teams and just being on. Like that could be bad. It's good to have a little break. Give your brain a little breather. What do you think about Mac Hollins? I like Mac Hollins. What's up, Uncle Ted? Play fantasy baseball is even better than base football. I don't enjoy baseball enough, like watching it and stuff to do that. But recently, I've been really liking watching playoff baseball more. It's very fun. Yeah, I saw that the last week winner had a bunch of lowers in it. That's pretty cool. Or had a few, not a bunch, but like 3 lowers, and it was like a 20x. Pretty interesting. Puka. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not. Puka. Let's get a Monra team in here. And this is my fullback dive, right? All right, so fullback dive. We can get Waddle, easy game Waddle. Let's get Waddle Rome. I mean, this is the team to do Shakir, I guess, right? Waddle, Shakir, or yeah, and then a running back. We can do Brees, Endo, Manungai, Kenneth Walker. We do Kenneth Walker and Shakir. Yeah, McCaffrey, Allen. Okay, show the screen, dummy. Allen, Waddle, McBride, Kenneth Walker, McCaffrey. I like doing this in a fullback dive a little bit. Like, you don't have to be quite as perfect. And that's the big thing about the small contest is like every combo is not covered. Like in the small contests, the combos don't get covered as much. So like if there's a combo you absolutely needed, it's so much harder to get it in those contests. Terrell Jennings, Pop Douglas, cook all day against the Dolphins. What's up? Are you a Pats fan, Uncle Ted? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. I just I try to keep I have a lot of hobbies I like, so there's only so much time for so much different stuff. I don't know if fantasy baseball would fit into the mix of everything, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. My trade-off is I do best ball for hockey, a little bit of hockey, best ball. I like playoff best ball for everything, NBA, NHL. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right. I'm on the clock over here. Oh, beautiful. Just get Lamar. Love that. Love that. Love that. Now we could do, this could be our Andrews team, I guess. I suppose. I mean, gotta have some Andrews. I'm not gonna have 0. And I'll pair it with Lamar because it just feels so evident. Like Andrews gets there with Lamar. Jackson Dart all day. Dart is nice this week too against the Bears. Dart's just a nice play every week. He's good. He's a good ass player. So we get Shakir here, pretty Shakir free here. Clear Shakir. So Josh Allen, McCaffrey, Kenneth Walker, Waddle, Shakir, McBride team. This one is going to be Kyron. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll take Kyron here. 25 touches last game. So now, do we take Manungai? Do we take Henderson again? Yeah, I'm just gonna do Kenneth Walker again. No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like it feels awful clicking it, but like we know what Kenneth Walker can do. We've all seen it. If you've been paying attention to fantasy football for a while, you know what his ceiling is. I don't know. Giants have given up 6 touchdowns to tight ends last 6 weeks. So it's Mr. Colston Loveland time and wait, am I thinking of the wrong game? Yeah, Mr. Colston Loveland time then. All right, Kenneth Walker just feels like this is how you win. Like Kenneth Walker's the winning pick. Is he going to go off? Probably not. He's probably going to go for like 8 points. But like Kenneth Walker is a winning selection. Dude gets a long touchdown. That's how you can win. That is a winning selection. Whereas like I feel like Swift and Manungai both playing in the same game feels like a try not to lose selection. ETN could be a winning selection. Doesn't feel quite as good. Monty feels like a try not to lose selection. I don't know. I'm making a stand on Kenneth Walker this week. We'll see if it pays off. Probably won't. But that's the point. I'm not going to have 100% Kenneth Walker, but I'm going to have a good amount where, like, if he hits, it can pay off in a big way. Yeah. That's what I assume is going to happen. I got to prepare myself for the pain. All right. Pick'em time here in a second. Cooks against Dolphins 3 touchdowns. Yeah, he should have a good game. All right, let's see. Likely or Andrews? Likely or Andrews team? I'm gonna, yeah, I'll do some Andrews, but on a teams I really like, I just would be sick if I'm just being like, I'm just gonna take Andrews just because, and then he sucks. And yeah, like this team's really fun. I'm gonna run this one, but I'm gonna grab my oatmeal with some Mark Andrews going on soon. Not done yet. At mid heart pass, Loveland. All right, time to do some pick'ems. Tail if you want. I don't know why those guys are still in my thing. I didn't even play that play, but it's still in my thing. Pick'ems. All right, so we'll start with the first one, which is going to be my main 3 picks, my favorite 3 picks of the week. Let's do good way to end it here. Thank you, sir. Have a proper weekend. You as well. AZ Cards. See you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. Good luck. Enjoy it. Enjoy the football. Enjoy all the stuff like that. Good luck on all your stuff you're doing. And hopefully see you at first, second, or third in the Dawg Bowl, and hopefully I'm right there with you. All right. Let's see. Okay. Pickems. Isaiah Likely. Just easy. Easy. Just receiving yards. Very clean. About 3 catches. So 3 catches, a little bit of a boost. We'll just do receiving yards. All right, so we'll do likely receiving yards. We'll do Andrew's line that. And not much higher. So we do likely receiving yards. We get, what was the other one? Otten. And I forget what the last one was. What was the last one? I'm blanking. Hold on. Let me remember what my last play was. Rome. Yeah, Rome. Rome bounce back game. Rome Odunze. 50 yards. Yeah, just feels like a LOCK to me. All right, boost the entry 9x, $50 for that. 50 for 469. That feels good. All right, share that in the chat. If you guys want to tail, throw it in the throw it in the description as well if you want to tail there as well. So either option for you. Pick'ems. Got the 3 pick. 3 pick. All right. Okay, on to the next one. Let's do our mega slide one, super alts. Let's do the Kenneth Walker. Longest rush up to 35. Yeah, that seems good. Kenneth Walker, 35-yard rush. And then Henderson. Do we do Henderson just like receiving yards scroll? Or do we just do like alts? I think you just go for the dump off to the house. Henderson 50 receiving yards, or do you guys go 60? Yeah, I mean, if you're playing for the big play, like, you're not gonna, like, yeah. We could do longest reception, too. Play that to 30. But then the volume doesn't really help you there. I think just playing 60 straight up makes more sense. And we're going to boost this one. We have, how many boosts do we have right now? Holy shit, they're giving a lot of boosties out. That's fun. 97x, that's fun. Holy shit, that's fun. We're putting $12 on that one. Oh, can't do it that way. Okay. $10. What is going on here? Getting trolled. All right, $12. We're gonna get to 1,000, no matter what. $16. Okay, there you go. There we go. That's a fun one. Okay, this is the 2-pick alts. Link coming in hot. All right, last one is going to be a game stacker. We'll do like a 5-pick game stack. Let's see where we want to go here. Atlanta, Indy. That's kind of. We'll do that game. I guess the morning game. Have a little bit of fun. Oh no. This one. Yeah, this one. We're doing this one. All right. So HAN 100 yards. Waddle. Just a nice slide to 80. Choose your own adventure at Buffalo. So we'll get. Let's get a touchdown. What touchdown do we want to do for the Bills? Shakir, Coleman, Knox, Ty Johnson, Kincaid touchdown. Oh, this is gonna juice it to the max. We're gonna go Dulcich touchdown. Dulcich tutty. And we just get one on the Buffalo side, which is gonna be just Allen fantasy score. Yeah, I like this. It's gonna be like a 40x. I think I just roll with it. Yeah, 42x. I think that's fair. Let's do that. $20. So you get Waddle a little bit over projection, HAN at projection, Dulcich scores a touchdown, and then Allen just scores fantasy points. So really, the Dulcich touchdown is the highest degree of like worry, but we're doing pickups, man. We're having fun. Who cares? $20 for a little bit of entertainment. It's worth it. Not financial advice. All right. Well, hopefully that is good. Hopefully one of those hits does all that turns into a full profit. No matter which one hits, doesn't matter which one it is, we get profit. We get what was it, like a 2x? We at least like put like $100 total on that. Yeah, any of those hits were like 4xing on the day, just automatically. Maybe more if you get the right pick 'em to hit. So hopefully one of those hit. That'd be cool. Let me get this question out of the way for Mr. Scano real quick, or Mrs. Scano. I have Warren, Kincaid, Kittle. I got AJ Brown, Nico, Tet. Crazy to trade Nico plus Kincaid for JJ. No, I would do that. Right away. Assuming you're talking about Justin Jefferson, then yes, I would trade that. Yeah. I mean, you got AJ Brown. You have 3 good tight ends. You definitely don't need all 3 of those guys. And you have AJ Brown and Teneroy McMillan, and then you'll have JJ. I think you're good with those 2, AJ Brown and JJ. So, anyways, hopefully Ted gets healthy, because I think Ted could be a good piece to have too, but he's hurt. So, anyways, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out. That was a good time. Good luck this week in your Week 10 endeavors. Hopefully you guys win some money, win some fancy contests, win some bragging rights, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's all fun. It's all enjoyable stuff. So good luck in all that goodness. Let me turn off the music as we're getting this outro going. So yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. Scano, see you later, man. Good luck in your matchup. Yeah, but thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll be back talking about some Battle Royale, talking about other stuff like that. Dawg Bowl, how that all went next week. Like I said, this week was pretty good. Got a profit off Pickem and Battle Royale total, so that's good. And then cashed in BR or cashed in DK because I had Bowers on like every team, so that worked out good. So, anyways, good luck this week, guys. As always, find value in everything you do, and we'll see you guys in Week 11. Good luck, guys. Later.